People are learning to play the tamburitza in organizations like this one, the Gary Croatian Tamburitzans. The group consists of school-age children who learn their music from their teacher and conductor, Mr. Steve Makarevich. Children from Croatian and from other Slavic backgrounds have enthusiastically joined tamburitza groups. The majority of their repertoire is South Slavic folk songs and melodies performed in homemade replicas of folk costume, and their concerts are an important festive event in the social life of the region's Slavic ethnic groups. Stage is not the only place to see Tamburitzans. Small, semi-professional tamburitza combos perform in less formal contexts, for example at picnics, dances, or as shown here, in restaurants. Unlike the children's groups, the combo musicians are usually adults and don't perform in folk costume. They play in close interaction with their audience and receive generous tips for playing requests. Their repertoire is varied: old Slavic folk songs, semi-classical numbers, and modern American and Yugoslav popular tunes. South Slav folk music traditions practiced in the region. This is Vojislav Rajkovic, a retired steelworker and an immigrant from the Herzegovina province of Yugoslavia. He is playing an ancient type of stringed instrument, the gusla, which he himself carved out of a single piece of black walnut and strung with horse's hair. He sings epics, narrative songs about the past exploits of Serbian heroes. Folk history is passed on in this form. The words are improvised on the basis of his knowledge of the song's plot and certain fixed formulaic phrases. Often, friends from the neighborhood drop in to listen to a song. In an ancient musical mode, the songs vividly portray the historic battles of the Serbs against the Turks. He plays at home to entertain himself, his family, and a few friends. Only rarely is he called upon to perform on stage for a large audience, as shown here at a performance of a folk dance group. His performance wasn't completely successful. His appearance at the concert was unusual. It is rare to hear the gusla in the region outside the guslar's home. It proved difficult for Mr. Rajkovic to hold the attention of the audience through 30 minutes of chanted epic. The gusla is not finding new adherents in America. Slavic Americans today would rather be entertained by dynamic and showy acts like this folk dance, which immediately followed Mr. Rajkovich's stage appearance. In this era of burgeoning interest in ethnic traditions, certain traditions seem to flourish, spread, and grow in the American environment. Others gradually die out. Why is this? The tamboritza flourishes while the gusla is disappearing. The answers can be seen in the nature of the particular traditions. First of all, the gusla is only used to accompany epics, long narrative songs. In order to understand the words, the listener must have a very extensive understanding of the language, Serbian and Croatian. Very few American-born ethnics had adequate language skills to appreciate these songs. In contrast, tamboritza repertoire consists mainly of lyrical love songs. It's easy to listen to the music and singing and appreciate it, even without understanding the meaning of the words. Listen to the gusla in this way, since the musical system, its scale and aesthetic, are not the same as in other Western music. The unusual and mournful sound is unappealing to most American-born ethnics. There are also other factors. A tamboritza performance is participatory. Musicians play together. Even learning and practice sessions can be social events, while the guslar must learn in solitude and always perform as a soloist. Furthermore, the audience can participate to a large degree in the Tamburitzan tradition. One can, for example, dance a traditional kolo to the music. On songs, one can join in and sing along on the chorus. On the other hand, the guslar's audience is expected to sit in silent appreciation. The epic's meaning is lost in the modern American industrial city. Epic is the product of a pre-industrial and belligerent society. Mournful songs about the battles of Serbs and Turks, which were fought 500 years ago, don't seem relevant to life in Gary or Hammond, Indiana today. But the socializing and merriment inherent in events involving the tamboritza definitely have a vital role in modern life. Thus, it is only those ethnic traditions which are suited to the new environment that flourish and remain a part of the American scene.